A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In an escalating trade dispute, President Donald Trump has threatened to impose a staggering 200% tariff on all wine and liquor products imported from the European Union. This declaration comes in response to the EU's recent decision to implement its own tariffs on American whiskey, marking yet another chapter in what has become a tit-for-tat tax battle between the US and its allies. On Thursday, Trump took to Truth Social to express his displeasure, stating, "If this tariff is not removed immediately, the US will shortly place a 200% tariff on all wines, champagnes, and alcoholic products coming out of France and other EU-represented countries." The president's remarks highlight his ongoing commitment to a mercantilist trade strategy, one that has drawn criticism from both domestic and international observers. Despite his claims that such tariffs would bolster American wine and champagne businesses, experts point out that there is no true champagne business in the US, as only sparkling wine can be produced domestically. The implications of Trump's tariff threats are far-reaching, particularly as the stock market has already been experiencing significant volatility in recent weeks. Business leaders and investors have voiced their concerns, urging the president to reconsider his approach to trade and economics. Reports indicate that the White House has been inundated with calls from lobbyists and CEOs who fear that Trump's aggressive trade policies could lead to a detrimental impact on market stability and overall economic growth. According to a recent CNN/SSRS poll, a majority of Americans, 56%, disapprove of Trump's handling of the economy, with only 44% expressing approval. This growing discontent is compounded by the acknowledgement from Trump and his advisors that working-class Americans will bear the brunt of rising prices due to these tariffs. Despite the warnings from close aides about the potential consequences of his tariff regime, Trump remains steadfast in his beliefs, asserting that the temporary economic pain will ultimately yield long-term benefits. In a bizarre twist, he has even attempted to reassure the public by quoting former President John F. Kennedy, though the effectiveness of such reassurances is highly debatable. The European Union, for its part, has responded to Trump's threats with its own set of tariffs, targeting approximately €26 billion worth of US goods. The EU has made it clear that while they are imposing these tariffs, they remain open to negotiations, emphasizing that escalating tariffs is not in anyone's best interest. Trump's latest comments further underscore his disdain for the EU, which he described as one of the most hostile and abusive taxing and tariffing authorities in the world. This sentiment is echoed in his social media posts, where he has criticized the Wall Street Journal for what he perceives as their misguided reporting on the trade situation. As the situation continues to unfold, stock futures have already begun to reflect the uncertainty surrounding these tariff threats. Shares of European spirits makers have also taken a hit, illustrating the immediate impact of Trump's statements on the market. The European Commission has announced plans to fully implement its tariffs by mid-April, further complicating the trade landscape. The US is a significant market for Irish drinks, with exports having grown substantially in recent years. However, with the looming threat of increased tariffs, the future of these exports hangs in the balance. As the global trade war escalates, fears of an impending recession are becoming more pronounced. Financial analysts have raised their estimates of recession likelihood, with Goldman Sachs increasing its odds from 15% to 20%, while Moody's Analytics has raised its gauge to 35%. The ramifications of this trade conflict extend beyond just wine and whiskey. They encompass a wide array of industries and could have lasting effects on the US economy. As both sides prepare for a protracted battle, the potential for negotiation remains, though the path forward appears fraught with challenges. With markets reacting to every new development, the stakes have never been higher. As this story continues to evolve, it will be crucial to monitor the responses from both the US and the EU, as well as the impact on consumers and businesses alike. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing situation. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.